See, I want to quickly share this information before I forgot. Um, you know, but it just keep on popping on my head, and I'm just reasoning about it, and I feel like, whoa, isn't that not interesting? Because some of these things that when you know and you look so, what the hell are we living in? What type of world are we living in? And that for me is amazing. It's interesting. And that is, an airport is a place where people, can travel from one country to another, from one city to another. And there is also a place who is also an airport, who is also an airport, and that people can travel to another dimension. People can travel to another dimension, totally different than the one we are living in. And that is the place called hospital. Yes. You see, an hospital is a place people give birth, and that is new souls arriving into this dimension. Just like people traveling to this country, they arrive at the airport, and people also departing, that will say the person pass away in the hospital. It's not actually passing away. That person has just traveled to, or moved to, or go back to whatever dimension that he or she comes from. And when this information, this download came over, I was just processing it, and I'm like, what? This is crazy. Most time, I remember when I was going to hospital, one or two things will always take you to hospital. And then something popped in my head. It said, do you know that some people actually walked down to this hospital and never left? And I was like, where do they go? Because they go to another dimension. Because people don't die, they just travel. People don't die, they just travel to another dimension, just like, Traveler. Just like that movie, Traveler. We all are, each and every one. We are just traveling from one dimension to another, one realm to another, exploring life, exploring the existence of consciousness, the existence of who we are. And, and when we are here in this low system, low system of living, and we tend to forget everything. But the moment you begin to wake up, and the moment you begin to realize who you are, and then you get all the downloads.